There's an idea going around that the changes to the capital gains tax discount mean that young people who want to save for a home by investing in shares or investment funds will now find it harder. But there are a few issues with this take. The first is that, contrary to what you may have heard, the CGT discount isn't going away. The government is just changing the way it's calculated. And in some situations, this actually means you could pay less tax. So, capital gains tax applies anytime you sell an asset, like shares, and make a profit. Take this example. Let's say someone with a salary of 80K buys an asset for 10K and then sells it after 5 years. The CGT discount is then a reduction of the amount of tax you pay, provided you keep the asset for at least a year. Under the old scheme, you would get a discount of 50%. Under the new scheme, instead, you get a discount based on the amount of inflation since you bought the asset. Now, in reality, they would probably be taxed under a combination of the old and new systems. But for now, let's compare two scenarios. One showing how much tax they'd pay if this happened entirely under the old scheme, and one entirely under the new scheme. So, if the asset growth is high, but inflation is low, then they would pay slightly more tax under the new scheme, about $224. However, if price growth is lower or inflation is higher, then they actually pay slightly less tax, about $158. If you're saving for a house using only high growth investments, then you might find it a bit harder under the new system. The entire argument is undercut by the fact that the situation just isn't that common. So this chart shows anyone who declared a capital gain to the ATO in 2022 to 2023. ATO stats show only a small percentage of young people declare any sort of capital gains. And for the last year we have data, it was just 3.9%. So if you're among the vast majority saving for a house using, well, a savings account, then these CGT changes just don't impact that at all.